Alright, welcome back. It's AI tools, and I've got a new one I genuinely think you need to see. This is AIWriteBook. I've tested a lot of AI book writing tools over the years on this channel, and I'll just say it up front. This one has more packed under one roof than almost anything I've covered. Let's get into it. Let's start on the deal page. This positions itself as an alternative to Scrivener, but instead of just being a distraction-free editor, it's building the actual book with you. For tiers here, Tier 1 is $79, 500 credits a month. Tier 2 is $159, 1,000 credits, and that's where audiobook generation unlocks. Tier 3 is $319. AppSumo actually flags this one as recommended, 2,500 credits a month. And this is where Bring Your Own Key kicks in, so your usage isn't capped by their monthly credits anymore. Tier 4 is $519, 5,000 credits, everything unlocked, including NSFW book support and book series support. My honest take, if you're planning to publish more than 1 or 2 books, Tier 3 is the sweet spot because of BYOK. If you just want to test it on one project, start at Tier 1 or 2. Let's go inside. First thing I want to show you, before we even write anything, the public roadmap. This is genuinely one of the better signs I look for in a new product. Look at this. Real votes from real users on what gets built next. The top request right now, with over 1,700 votes, is a professional book formatter. True print-ready interiors, real typesetting, trim sizes, chapter openers, the exact kind of formatting you'd otherwise pay someone on Fiverr $300 plus for. Right behind it at 400 plus votes. Researched nonfiction, where the AI pulls real citations and sources off the live web while it writes, instead of relying only on what the model remembers. And an audiobook tool. Turn any finished book into a fully narrated audiobook in one voice. Already has the team's confirmation that it's coming. Let's start with ideation. Click into Book Ideas. This one's 10 credits per use. You pick a book type first. Fiction, nonfiction, memoir, self-help, or children's. Then a genre. There's a huge drop-down here. Everything from adventure and thriller to parenting, personal finance, true crime, romance, you name it. I'll go with a real niche test. Nonfiction genre. Parenting. Under themes or topics, I'll type in ADHD parenting. There's also an optional field for your interests or expertise. If you've got real experience in the niche, drop it here and it'll shape the angle of the ideas. I'll set target audience to general adult and hit generate book ideas. And just like that, it comes back with a full list of book concepts built around that exact niche, each one tagged with real market insight, demand level, competition, all color-coded so you're not guessing what to write next. Now here's the tool that genuinely impressed me the most on this whole platform, Trend Spotter. It's 10 credits per use. You can narrow it by genre. I'll pick parenting. And there's a time frame filter too. Next 3 months, next 6 months, next 12 months, or long-term 1 to 2 years. I'll go with next 3 months, since I want something I can act on right now. Hit Spot Trends. Look at what it hands back. Emerging topics. Outdoor play guides. Youth sports culture without burnout. Digital footprint protection for kids. Declining topics to avoid. Traditional authoritarian discipline books. Generic baby name lists. Then it goes deeper into trending niches. Each one scored out of 100 with real growth metrics, competition level, target audience, content ideas, and monetization strategies attached. AI age parenting and digital literacy for kids scores 88, up 140% year over year. Low competition. Neurodivergent affirming parenting scores 91. Emotion regulation and tantrum scripts for toddlers scores 95. That one's evergreen, stable high demand. It even breaks out seasonal opportunities, market shifts to watch, and actual trend writing tips. This is legitimate market research most people would pay for as a separate subscription, and it's built directly into the writing tool. Quickly, a few more tools worth knowing about. The royalty calculator estimates what a book is likely earning based on category and pricing. Keyword research gives you related search terms to build your book description and Amazon tags around. And Category Finder tells you exactly which Amazon categories to list your book under. One of the most common mistakes new KDP authors make is picking the wrong category, and this solves that for you automatically. Now, let's actually build the book using that same screen-free parenting niche we just spotted. First, it asks the book type, fiction, nonfiction, or visual book. I'll go nonfiction. Then it checks if this continues a series. I'll say no, this is a standalone. And it asks if I already have a draft to import. I don't, so I'll create from scratch. Now here's the topic screen. I'll type in the niche we just found, AI age parenting and digital literacy, and hit next. And it's crafting the book details for us right now. Look at what it came back with. Title: The Algorithmic Home. A full description already written. A practical guide for parents raising critical thinkers in an AI-driven era, covering digital literacy, spotting deepfakes and bias, replacing screen bans with actual tech ethics, and preparing kids for the modern workforce. And it's already set at 12 chapters. All of that from typing in one short topic phrase. I'll hit next step, and it moves into the Details tab. Here it generates a target audience summary automatically. Parents, caregivers, and educators of school-age kids trying to navigate AI and screen time without resorting to a total tech ban. There are also pill tags for tone, content structure, and content techniques, plus a spot to describe your own writing style and upload reference files if you have them. Next, the Structure tab. It picked the Awareness to Action framework. Chapters 1 through 3 build awareness, 4 through 6 go deeper, 7 through 9 move into action, and 10 through 12 wrap it up. It also chose a chapter template, family framework, and practice. And here's the full outline, all 12 chapters, plus a complete book synopsis. Chapter 1 alone. Welcome to the Algorithmic Home. Living with smart feeds, targeted at 2,600 words, already built around a real scenario with a mother named Rachel and her 10-year-old son, broken down into definitions, key concepts, worked examples, common misconceptions, and practical applications. Scrolling down, chapter titles like Generative Machines, Demystifying Large Language Models, The Dopamine Loop, Understanding Algorithmic Persuasion, Spotting the Synthetic, Deepfakes, and Media Verification. This isn't a vague AI outline. This reads like something an actual subject matter expert planned out, and you can edit all with AI or regenerate all before committing to a single word of actual chapter text. I'm happy with this outline, so let's move into actually writing it. For the writing itself, you get to choose the AI model per chapter, Gemini or Claude. I'll go with Gemini. It's 15 credits a chapter. There's also a box here where you can drop custom style instructions, like never use M-dashes or use shorter sentences for action scenes, so you can steer its voice before it writes a single word. And watch this. It streams the chapter straight into a real document editor, word by word live. Let's read a bit of what it wrote. A scene with a mother, Rachel, and her son, Leo, sitting in a modern living room, working through exactly the kind of screen distraction moment we're writing this whole book about. That's not generic filler. That's an actual scene, with named characters, grounded in the book's real premise. And once it's done, you've got a full editor with formatting tools and an AI editor sidebar sitting right next to it, ready for the next pass. Once you've got chapters down, there's a full built-in AI editor. Run an editorial review, and it gives you a real editorial letter. What's working, what's missing citations, and specific before or after rewrite suggestions per passage. Click Fix with AI next to any note, and it rewrites that exact passage on the spot. This is doing the job most people pay a freelance editor for, built into the same workspace you wrote in. Last big feature, the cover. Choose your style, illustrated or photographic. Enter your title and author name, and generate. These genuinely look like covers you'd pay a freelance designer for. It exports properly sized for both KDP print and ebook formats automatically. No separate cover tool needed. And I'm not the only one who feels this way. AIWriteBook sits at 4.7 stars across 62 verified reviews, and most of those are genuine 5-star write-ups. One author called it completely transformative for finally finishing a manuscript. Another uploaded their own academic paper and trimmed a bloated 19-chapter draft down to 4, calling it Beyond Solid 5 Tacos. Someone else praised importing their own Word drafts to keep the AI writing in their exact voice. What builds my trust even more, the founder personally replies to critical reviews too. One user flagged a missing page design preview, and the founder confirmed it openly instead of hiding it. That's the mix I want. Mostly glowing reviews, plus a team that owns its weak spots in public. So here's my honest verdict. Tier 1 at $79 is fine to test the waters. Tier 3 at $319 is where I'd actually put my money, because BYOK removes the credit ceiling entirely. Between the trend research, the keyword and category tools, the chapter-by-chapter writing with real editorial review, and a cover generator that actually delivers, this is the most complete AI book writing tool I've tested. 5 stars from me. Links in the description below. Grab it while the AI pricing is live, because these deals do go up later. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe for more honest software reviews, and drop your questions in the comments. See you in the next video.